Welcome to the 7th episode of the Youth Academy Challenge here in Belgium with Lokeren-Temse. From this episode going forward, I have decided not to show any more live matches if this is not a decider like a championship or relegation decider or a cup final of some sort, at least until we reach the Belgian Pro League. This is for two reasons mainly. Will make editing and uploading episodes faster so that I can go through the save faster, and will also make the episodes shorter. Another change I have decided to do from this episode is instead of showing the top 5 goals, I will show the best goals scored in that period at the end of the episode. Then at the end of the season, I will choose the top 5 goals of that particular season. Without further ado, let's dive into today's episode. Let's first have a look at the Beker van België Cup. In the third round, we won against BX Brussels convincingly 7-0. BX Brussels are playing in the Provincial Brabant League. They have Vincent Company as one of their legends. In the fourth round, we played against US Rebek and we won 3-0. US Rebek are playing in the Amateur Class C. Then we were pitted against Winkelsport, where we won on penalties. Winkelsport are one of our rivals in the RST Nacional. And finally we came against KV Kortrijk, where we lost 2-1. KV Kortrijk are at the moment playing in the Jupiter Pro League. If we have a look at the league schedule, we started with a draw against St. Nicholas away 0-0. We won our second game against Ersham 3-1 at home. Then we drew 1-1 against Heist away. We lost our next two matches, one against Virton 3-0 away and Frank Boreen at home 2-0. We had 4 games in October against Patro Eisden. We won 3-2 at home. Then we came against FTV Denver and we lost 2-1 away. Our next game was against Lyra Liers and we drew 2-2 at home. And our last game of October was against URSL Visa and we lost 3-1 at home. In November we had 3 games, 2 away and 1 at home. We lost against Test Sport 2-1 away. We won against Ronse at home 2-1. And we won against Winkelsport away 1-0. Our last 4 matches for December were quite terrible. We lost 3 games and we won our last one. We started away against Diegem and we lost 3-0. Then we played at home against Alst and we lost 3-1. Then came SK St. Nicholas, which is a derby, and we lost at home 1-0. And finally we won against Heist 1-0. Looking at the league table, we are 10th at the moment. We played 16 games, won 5, we drew 3 and we lost 8. And we have 18 points. Winkelsport are first with 34 points. Then comes Frank Boreen and FC Dender. The main teams involved in the relegation battle at the moment are Bersham, URSL Visa, Lyra Liers, Ronse and Heist. Now let's have a look at the players. Stefan Verbis, our central defender, has played 20 games so far with a rating of 7.13, and he's been our best player so far this season. Then we have Hani El Matkari, who played 19 games, has a rating of 7.07. Alec Luix played 19 games, has a rating of 6.77. And Mwamba Lofombo has played 18 games with a rating of 6.59. If we look at the best rating so far, we have Verbis and El Matkari. We have our central defender, Maxence Tanguy, played 16 games with a rating of 7.04. And the goalkeeper, Sibe Emmanuel, played 16 games with a rating of 7.01. If we have a look at the top goal scorers so far, Wesley Roeland scored 9 goals from 16 matches. Nelson Rice scored 3 goals from 8 games. Mohamed Siali scored 3 goals from 11 games. And Hani El Matkari scored 3 goals from 19 games. Now let's have a look at the top assist man, who's been Hani El Matkari with 6 assists from 19 matches. Second best assist man is Salvatore Shepens, 3 assists from 13 games. We also have Habib Kouame, also with 3 assists. Now let's have a look at the youth intake players from the past 2 youth intakes. We have Bernd Steinaiv, who is currently on loan at KSC Blankenberge. It's progressing quite well. We have Mwamba Lofombo, who has played 14 games so far with a rating of 6.49. He's also developing well, although his personality is not too good, is low determination, so we have to improve that. Habib Kouame, who is currently our starting left back, he is also developing well. He's played 13 games with 6.63 rating. We have Maxence Tanguy, who is a 2.5 star at the moment. Played 13 games with a rating of 6.98. So he's improving very well. We have our star player, Wesley Roeland, who is 4.5 stars. He's our breakthrough youth prospect, and there are already some clubs showing interest in him. We have Kortrijk, OHL, Oostende, STVV, Maasland Weveren, and Zulte Waregem. I don't have high hopes to keep him with me, especially with the next transfer window coming up. But hopefully if we do sell him, we get a good chunk from this sale, especially with the sell-on clause. We have Salvatore Shepens, who I turned into a right wing back. He's also developing well. He's played 12 games this season in the Eerste Nationale, rating of 6.54. We have the star player from the second intake from the class of 2023, Raul Rodriguez, who is a bit of an injury-prone player, but still he's developing well. He's played 8 games in the league with a rating of 6.62, and I have decided to try to convert him into an advanced forward because he has quite good skills as a forward. Obviously, I'm trying to improve his finishing. And the others only played a small part in the season, so nothing to shout about yet. Hopefully they will contribute more in the second part this season. So that is basically it for this episode. However, to end this episode, here are the top goals for the period between August and December 2023. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode, and until the next one, صحة.